Hey guys, Alina Rose here. Have been out of doing videos for a little while, mostly because I've been having trouble with the number one thing I want to talk about today, which is sleep. Last 3 weeks have been really difficult for me. Had some major life stressors, and my husband had to go out of town, and all of that really impacted my sleep, which, as you usually know, those of you that have fibro or chronic pain, once the sleep gets knocked, everything else goes out of whack. The pain is a lot higher, it's a lot harder to get through your day. So sleep's really important. So I want to talk about the top 5 sleep, I guess, tips that I have, or things that I know are most helpful and have kind of helped me get back in the game with sleep. So number one would be to develop a sleep ritual. And the reason you want to do this is so that you can kind of start to alert your body that it's time to go to bed. I think the culture that we're in is very go, go, go. You have to be fast and moving and doing something all the time. So kind of just to tell yourself that it's okay to not be going and getting stuff done, but now it's the wind down time, and intentionally choosing some kind of wind down activities that tell your body that it's okay to start going into shutdown mode to regenerate, because you need to do that in order to be on point the next day. So some of my kind of sleep time rituals, I like to wash up for bed and turn down a lot of the main lights. Lights are really important. They signal to your brain light, sunshine, daytime, and we have all these artificial lights that tend to mess with that a good bit. So turning down lights is something I do pretty early on in the evening, at least an hour before bedtime. Washing up for bed, I use some oils that are relaxing, lavender oil, mixes that my husband does that are awesome. Putting those on different areas of my body, getting in bed and reading for a little while, keeping things really quiet and kind of lowering the tone of my voice, telling my body that it's time for bed. Some people may have more, elaborate rituals, things that they do. I know I also like to meditate and pray before bed as well. That really kind of gets my mind focused on being thankful and grateful. It can be really hard at the end of the day when you feel like you just haven't done enough. Associations are another thing that are really big. So number 2 would be associations. If you are reading something that's kind of related to work or to school in bed, that's creating that kind of mental association where work and school are now coming with me into bed. Or if you're always getting into arguments with your spouse before bed, or if you lay awake tossing and turning a lot, now your bed is associated with awakeness. So you have to create those new associations, and unfortunately that might mean getting out of bed if you are wide awake and can't stop tossing and turning. Or if you guys, if you and your husband or a friend or family member or on the phone get into an argument, getting out of your room, like, can we talk in the kitchen or somewhere else where it's okay for me to be more awake? Or even just kind of making a rule, like maybe an hour before bed we won't get into really heated subjects. The next one would be unplug. So about an hour before bed, or whatever time you want to designate, to turn off all electronic things, anything with a backlighting, so be it a TV, a computer screen, your phone screen, putting your phone on airplane mode. These are things that I will do before bed, because a lot of times people will be like, oh, someone texted me at 3 a.m. and I had to respond, or whatever time it is, or I checked my email for work before bed. That's your responsibility. It's no one else's fault that they emailed you at 10 p.m. or 3 a.m. or whatever. You don't have to respond. So it's up to you. And if you're the type of person that can't not respond, and I have trouble with that myself, airplane mode it is. Less to worry about, and just good to do anyway, and not have that backlighting that also confuses your brain. And then the last one would be detox. This is detoxing your body, detoxing your mind, but mostly your body. So that might mean some detox baths. So I'm going to have a link at the bottom so that you guys can learn more about what a detox bath might be. I know not everyone has a bathtub, not everyone has enough money to buy bath salts. But most people have baking soda or apple cider vinegar. Those are two things that can be used in a detox bath if you click the links below to read more about that. But then also detoxing your day. Are you drinking a half a gallon of coffee every day, which adds up pretty quick if you're drinking a couple cups every day? Are you eating crap all day and then expecting your body to be able to kind of continue to fuel itself through the day? So detoxing caffeine especially would be the big one. Chocolate, coffee, things like that. Switching it up to fruits, black tea, green tea, things like that that have more of like a time release in terms of providing that energy you need to get through your day. Especially for those of us with fibro, it can seem really great for that fibro fog to kind of lift you out of that momentarily, but it does have that crash, and then it can affect your sleep if you have delayed caffeine reaction, especially like myself. So be really, really careful with that caffeine use. And let me know if you guys have any tips on sleep or if there's any other questions you have on that. I'm also going to provide a link on sleep hygiene that I typically give out to my clients. That way you can kind of see more than 5 different hints on sleeping better at night. All right, that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.